Dust in workplaces can be harmful to workers who breathe it in. The dust that comes from products containing silica, such as sandstone, bricks, tiles and engineered stone, is known as respirable crystalline silica, or RCS. Breathing in RCS can cause serious and sometimes fatal illnesses such as silicosis. Employers have a responsibility to keep workers safe. This video explains how to use air monitoring to understand what level of RCS your workers may be exposed to. Air monitoring measures how much of a contaminant, such as RCS, workers might be breathing in while they work. The measurement is compared to what is known as the Workplace Exposure Standard, or WES, which is a set of measurements used to tell us how much exposure to a contaminant is safe for workers. The Workplace Exposure Standard limit is normally the lowest level of a contaminant that isn't likely to cause harm. Air monitoring is used in workplaces where dust is generated from working on products containing silica. This is done to determine if workers are at risk from exposure to RCS, or if you're unsure of the amount of RCS exceeds safe levels. Air monitoring must be conducted by a suitably qualified person. The Australian Institute of Occupational Hygienists can assist you through this process. In a workplace, air monitoring must be measured in the worker's breathing zone. This is done using an air sampling device to capture any dust that the worker is breathing in. Monitoring should be done for the duration of a worker's shift to gauge the average amount that they would be exposed to during normal work activities. The device's filter will be analysed in a lab and the results examined by a qualified person. This will assess if the worker is likely to be breathing in a level of RCS above the allowable workplace exposure standard. Results must be provided in a report that details where and when the monitoring took place, the type of work that the worker was doing, and the control measures that were in place. The report should also identify the sources of exposure, how well the control measures worked, and recommend any changes required to reduce exposure. The results of the report must be given to all workers who have been or are likely to be exposed to RCS. If the air monitoring report shows any levels of RCS that are higher than the workplace exposure standard, you must notify SafeWork New South Wales within 14 days. Visit the SafeWork New South Wales website for further information and resources on air monitoring.